showing no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the offense is trying to get a big-time playmaker the ball out in space quickly with the wide receiver screen, but the defense is having none of it.
They're dealing with a second and long. The give out of the gun. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5.
And those little runs, man, they don't look great in the box score, but I love when an offense stays on schedule. It makes those third downs more manageable, easier, harder to attack me now from the defensive perspective, trying to get to me. So it's an easy, simple play for this offense, but I love it.
Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. The Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Sends it back in motion. Slithers into space. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
It's not a flashy play call, but that is exactly what it was designed to do. Get 2 yards, get the first down.
They'll ride the hot hand. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice gain before the defense is able to stop him.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
The give to the back. The Longhorns get enough for the first down.
Well, they only needed 1 yard, so no mystery there. Turn around, hand it off, and he finds a way to get it.
The Longhorns pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires on the move. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
So now it's 2nd and long. QB draw. Able to squeeze out a couple on the play. It's down at the 35.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Looking to throw, it's Manning. He's got it. Shoved out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. From the red zone, looking for a man. He's got it and still on his feet. He's stopped at the 5, but the completion sets him up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. They'll run it on 1st and goal. And he'll get this one back to the line of scrimmage, but no farther than that.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. They've got the screen set up. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning.
You know, this happens sometimes in football. You forget which direction you're going, and you got to be reminded. You were going the wrong direction. Come on, man. We got to catch that thing. We got to get north-south and go make a play, get closer to the end zone, not start dancing and going the wrong way.
Looking to get it in. They found a way to get him the rug, but he has stopped short, and it'll be 4th down. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. Snap in the shotgun. Wide out trying to get it in. Into the hallelujah land. Touchdown Longhorns!
You talk about ball control offense. This offense just held the ball for the whole 1st quarter and then some. Strung a drive together, making the great plays when they needed them. That's a great opening statement from this offense.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Looking to pass. It's Nussmeier. Fires to the middle. What a job to lay out and make the catch. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. That last chunk play is one that'll really put a drive on the move. It's 1st and 10 from the 43. Wants to throw on 1st down. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys in a coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the new quarterback.
The Tigers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Got it in the middle, it's Durham. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Basic work. I don't need a bunch of complicated stuff sometimes. I just need to get the 1st down and get the sticks moving.
The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Throws to the tight end. Intercepted deep in his own end. He'll try to take it back. They bring him down, but not before he gets a 1st down at the 35.
Well, I love the job by the coaching staff there defensively, matching the personnel of the offense, putting their dime package out on the field. So you bring out the extra defensive back, you're anticipating a pass. Perfect timing to run that personnel, and you get the pick.
First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. They'll send the back in motion. To the air, it's Manning. Fires to the wideout. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup. You get that turnover and you try to punch them hard immediately on the first play, and they come up with a big gain.
And when the defense is running on the field, you are thinking sudden change, sudden change. When they create a turnover, a lot of times offenses want to be aggressive. They were, and they get rewarded.
He put some heat on that one down the middle. The freshman brought down after bringing that one in.
Well, this offense is showing you it doesn't take a lot of time for them to generate explosive plays through the air. Big completion on the previous play. They take another shot and hit it, and they've completely flipped the field.
Finds this big tight end. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. They'll immediately call timeout.
And watch the offensive line here. They all block run. Because they're blocking run, the quarterback decides, oh, I got a favorable matchup. He dumps it out to the right, makes the right read, gets a nice positive gain.
They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. Using his feet. And he'll be stopped for no gain. Still sitting at the 3-yard line. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. They relentlessly move forward. Now it's getting down to cases. 3rd and goal. Trying to punch it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Texas!
You know, there's so many coaches out there in 2-minute situations at the end of the half with the lead that'll just be happy taking the lead into halftime. This guy's staying aggressive, though. Pedal to the metal, David, and you saw it paid off there for the touchdown.
And let's finish this half now. Now, we got a nice lead. Built a little bit of a lead, but the defense has to go back out there. There's still a little bit of time. So get that stop to keep that momentum you just got, and everybody will be jacked up at halftime.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Wants to throw. It's Nussmeier. He unleashes a long one. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down.
Well, the offense is doing their best to try and at least get into field goal range here at the end of the first half. So they take a vertical shot down the field, but give the defense credit. Lots of eyes back there on the quarterback. They're able to break on the ball and make sure that throw falls incomplete.
This time he's got his man. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Corners are going to bail. Looking downfield on first down. He lets one fly deep. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. And the Longhorns will line up to kick off and start the second half. Texas. Fielded in the end zone, it's Thomas. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. They'll start this drive going to the air. Gonna let it fly. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up.
This offense is done being patient. They're down on the scoreboard here now early in their first possession in the third quarter. They're being aggressive. They're taking shots. They're trusting their playmakers outside to get it done. That time the defense, really nice job forcing the incompletion.
Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for. Going the other way, and he's got room. Touchdown, Longhorns! And they turn it into a defensive score.
And this is exactly exactly what you dream about for a defense. Forcing the big turnover, making the pick.
Well, that worked out. We'll take it. All right, so national championship. I'll play that later. I got to get some work done, but GG.